It's the Cable
You know, I haven't had many Mana Crypt games this this cube season. I think we should rectify that. A lot of nice pack one pick ones that pack, huh? Mox Diamond, Grizzlebrand, Fast Bond. A lot of cards in my top 50. My own personal. It was a fun deck, Fluffy, yeah. Had some nutty channel draws, some cradle draws. Dark Depths did his thing a little bit. Is everybody tired of Thopter Foundry stuff? Thopter Foundry's kind of sweet with Mana Crypt. I want to take Thopter Foundry and wield this Shorekai. That's what I want to do. If they'd been like a nice mono-red creature here, if they'd been like a Lalia or something, I'd be like all in on that plan and just murder some face. But there really isn't. Listen to my heart. I usually like to listen to my brain. That's the organ I find that has the best thoughts. My heart's just there like pumping blood, pumping blood. Heart, how do I play Magic? Pumping blood, pumping blood. Batterskull's a little bit better with the Mana Crypt here. I'm just gonna grab a Talisman. There's so few Talismans now. They used to be so plentiful. Mightstone, Leveler, Revokes. What are we doing? Patchwork's like not a bad turn one play. I just don't think it's worth it. It becoming like a 3/3 or a 4/4 in the early game, some draws isn't worth like drawing a 2-mana 1/1, some others. Like I'd rather put Revoker in my deck. Who's telling you the brain's the best organ? That's why, right, also your brain? Oh shit, I hadn't thought of it that way. Probably because I don't think with my guts. You wish the Melderza was in the cube? It was last season. I saw it happen like once over 2 seasons or something. And it was when someone did a stip for it. It was a cool experiment. Kind of fun. Another Talismans. Yeah, stack them up. Stack them up! Are we a cool Coveted Jewel player? Or a stinky Rinky-Dink Aether Spellbomb player? Stink it up! Oh, let's take this top. Move that Monastery Mentor wheels. This will be a sick Mentor start. Hell yeah, Bomb Diggity. I think Pilot's pretty good at that. Having some sicko guitar riffs. Shares that in common with Dance with the Dead. Amazing peripheral. Amazing. We mostly figured it out. Alright, I'm gonna drop this gut card. Turn 1 gut off Mana Crypt. How do you lose? 42 is a fun number, yeah. A little Hitchhiker's reference. Been a long time since I read those books. Now I'm thinking with my gut, you're not wrong. I dig this start. I'm into it. This would be a fucked up balance deck. Just need some more Moxen. Needs an Academy. Sort of the Meek. A turtle. Throw a turtle in here and people are gonna die. They will just die. Started today. My opponent stole my turtle in the finals. I got so salty. I was just having a rough time. Whined for like 5 minutes afterwards. Went and got a snack. Felt way better. Snacks are underrated. Yeah, I like a portable hole more than most, but I do think it's still like Batterskull with Mana Crypt. Something to soak up that damage. Maybe if I'm going for Thopter Foundry, I should get Tez. Nah. Is there a card I would pick over Tolarian Academy? Yeah, Mox. The other day I took a recall over Academy, and that was wrong. In a deck like this. The card we were hoping would wheel was Shurikai. It's a blue-white artifact that ensures that you never run out of gas. Do you want a third talisman? Goddamn right I do. If we end up with Saga, I want this Shadow Spear. If we don't end up with Saga, though, I want this Mystic Forge. I think we'll grab the Forge. We have triple talisman, Mana Crypt. Like, I think we can drop it super fast. Pretty rare that I want that one, but this might be it. This might be the spot. I've liked Dragon Engine, especially with equipment. Currently, I don't have any equipment. I was hoping to be more controlling. I was going to take flats for the Hollowed Fountain. I guess it helps with Sacred Foundry, too. If that's still a card I'm considering. I do have one equipment. Yeah, fair enough. Welder. Should we get our weld on? Not the worst Paradoxical Shell. Welder's kind of cool with that Triplicate Titan. And it's a way to get rid of our Mana Crypt. No, Nexura. No. Thopter combo Dragonheart. I mean, it does murders people. Also, in the artifact deck, like, your artifacts can sit there and doing nothing a lot of the time. And they're still, like, powering up Turtle. They're still, choosing your Academy. They're still doing all the cool artifact stuff. And then both Thopter Foundry and Sword of the Meek are sort of like the twin pieces. Where, like, even if they're not doing the thing, they can still be relevant. Like, you can loot away Sword of the Meek or sack it for value. Make it 1/1, bring it back into play. Sometimes equipping it's relevant. Thopter Foundry, sometimes you're bricking like a swords on your Wormcoil Engine. You know, all these like niche things. Sometimes just like scooping your board for a Spectral Procession is enough to win a game. Yeah, Thopter Foundry is a really good card. Answer your own Mana Crypt. All kinds of stuff. And then when you've got tutors, when you've got stuff like Enlightened Tutor, Tinker, Stoneforge Mystic for Sword of the Meek, it's coming together more often. And then you've got Academy that just like gives you, like, as good as Retrofitter Foundry is with Academy, Thopter Foundry combo is so much better because it's 1-for-1, right? Hey, Iridas, thanks for the 15 months there. Yeah, our first draft of the day, we pulled that off a few times, and it was pretty great. One was our first round mirror, where we both had Academies, but like we had Thopter combos, so we just got to go above them. Started to look like a Greaves deck, isn't it? E-Tutor competing with the actual on-color talisman. If we end up cutting blue. The key's not crazy. I think I want it, though. I have the Thopter Foundry Dream is still live. And, like, the E-Tutor just gives you the Mana Crypt every game, you know? Turtle! And it gives you a turtle in the late game. So that's pretty good. Yeah, I don't pass Kappa Cannoneer. Card's fucked up. It does make me wish I'd grabbed the life gain equipment earlier, but Engineer would be worth it if we ended up with the Thopter combo. And it can just like tutor Sword of the Meek to the graveyard. Blightsteel is good if we get Tinker. I mean, we already have Titan for Tinker. We're probably alright. Emery's really good with either Spellbomb. I'm deciding between Emery and Engineer right now. I'm going to take the Emery. Emery can also tutor for the Thopter Foundry stuff. It's just worse at it. Another Wrath for the sideboard. Lightning Greaves Gut. Whoever took the Emerald's gonna be happy, huh? What's the best Mox to open pack one? In terms of it, like, being more consistently on color, would be Mox Pearl. White gets a little underdrafted because people think it's boring. It's quite good, though. Oh, yeah, Kappa Cannoneer is fucked up. Soul Ring and Sword pack 3. I'm about it. I'm about that life. Wouldn't mind an Academy, too. Academy versus Soul Ring would be hard here. Not that hard, but, you know, hard. Yeah, I'll take an Ancient Tomb. Vista also tempting. Really missing that life gain equipment. Now that we have Ancient Tomb and Mana Crypt. What's up, Oko? You could take Ponder and probably Wheel the Throne. I don't really want to risk the Throne not coming back. I don't know if we'd have room for Ponder anyway when the dust settles here. Size Sweet. Lorien Revealed helps find that Hallowed Fountain more often. It's a bit slow for the Enlightened Tutor for Mana Crypt plan, though, isn't it? I think we're just grabbing Psy. Petal can be good with Emery. You're sorry about the lack of Soul Ring? Yeah, I mean, any Mox would have been great. Could still get Mox Opal. Could still get Academy. Could still get a Sword of the Meek. You would like Saga too? No, Saga's garbage in this deck. No way are we gonna have like the all the different lane types to get the full +5/+5. Just throw a Karakas in. Not very exciting, not very inspired. We have a few critters that can protect Emery and Psy. Just throwing a Lelia in here. Lelia. You don't look a gift Karakas in the mouth. I don't think a Karakas has a mouth. That'd be weird. Yeah, why would you? What an odd comment. I guess we'll synth. Little B-Sphere action. Not amazing in this deck. We don't have Workshops or Academy. But we do have Mana Crypt and a bunch of Talismans. And the Lightning Greaves. Mightstone gets you there too. We have this Welder. Not a ton of ways of binning the Battlesphere. Hey, Unexpected Pineapple. Thanks to 74 months. Yeah. I didn't think you were going to stop by today. Yeah, no Sword of the Meek. I might run it anyway. No Sword of the Meek, no Workshops, no Academy, no Moxen. This pack 3 was a bust, friends. One big bustaroo scheme. We're mostly splashing Need Tutor, and I don't want to come into play land tapped land to do that. I think we're still looking at a 2-1 here. But unlike my usual 2-1, it's kind of like a milquetoast one instead of a real saucy one. I think I'm cutting the Foundry. I do like it as an answer to Mana Crypt. It's kind of cute with Emery. For example, you can like tap top, sack it to Thopter Foundry in response, and then Emery rebuy the top. Let's try it. Let's try the value Foundry, see if it does anything. But then when I'm cutting Ren, I gotta cut something. I think we want all these terrible talismans. Skydiver sideboard. Cutting non-artifacts in our Mystic Forge deck makes sense. With no way of looting, maybe Triplicate Titan's just bad here. Like, it's good with Welder, sure, but we don't have... Like, Emery Mill is the only way to actually bin it. Yeah, the Battle Severe seems way more castable here. I like it a lot better. We had one swamp in there to cast the Thopter Foundry. I just forget which talismans I have. I think these are just blue, right? Oh, that's a blue-white one. Yeah, I think we need more mountains in here. Because there's only 2 red sources. So this would be 6. I think we want like 8. And then for blue, we've got 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, which seems excessive for 4 blue cards. 7 blue? 7 blue probably fine. And then white here, this is kind of like a lot of white fixing for a single E-tutor. Well, E-tutor and Foundry. Yeah, it's 6 base. Is 9 red enough? Feels like enough. Yeah, it's possible I don't want that basic plains in there. The E-tutor is like a turn 1 play, though. You want to be able to play a turn 1. Ideally. Nah, Patchwork sucks. I'm gonna save this deck as Artifact Soup. We're making soup, friends. I have faith in this deck. I think we're gonna 4-0. But Caleb, there's only 3 rounds. Yeah, that's just how much faith I've got. So top is sweet with Psy, but this hand's like outrageously slow, and we don't even have blue mana for Psy. Pretty easy 6. Sorry, thinking about like what to put back here between Synthesizer, Thought to Foundry, and Mindstone, Weakstone. It might be Mindstone and Weakstone. Interesting. I was gonna fetch the Sacred Foundry, but now I'm not sure. Because I could play the Psy next turn. Yeah, I think I still want to get Sacred Foundry. They keep a 1-lander? How greedy. No, Mr. Turtle! Mr. Turts! Life is pain, folks. Life is pain. Roffalos. Terrifying. Time to scoop. Turtle gun. And I'm losing flips. Kind of need a land. I might bin that Talisman. Even though it's kind of good. Nissa coming down. Brutal. I tried to downtick on the lands as though that was like ever how it worked. I do like flyers against green in general. Cut a gut. More than 2 wraths, cut a gut, sure. I think -1 mountain makes sense to you, right? I almost snap ran out the welder, and then I was like, wait a minute. Hold on. Mox D. Moxie D. Yes. Yes. When a plan comes together, huh? when a plan comes together. Hell yeah. The old Wrath of God. Wrath of God red aggro here. The ooze. The ooze. I can outpace my Lelia too. Makes my welder look like a little... They left one creature in the graveyard, hoping that I would think I could attack in. Could win out welder here. I think I just like passing. Make sure we have Battlesphere mana next turn, even if they answer my dragon somehow. Also the onboard ooze, right? They had to brick my stuff. They had to brick my shit. Hate getting shit bricked. Look at me winning a flip eventually. Which we tutor for? Cool. To game 3 we go. I'm a little bit tempted by this council's judgment, right? Have an answer their walker, their planeswalker. The Dragon Engine gets a little bit worse after seeing ooze. Let's got this Mystic Forge too. And just like play a bunch of flyers. Flyers are good. Flyers that come down post Wrath too. Tutoring for next game. It was just a bit slow, I don't know. We're gonna run up the top here, so we can play Chalice next turn and then spin top to hit our next land drop. One land again from the opponent. Come on, white source. Come on, white source. Hell yeah. They draw into it over there, but like, it's still a good Wrath. And I need to get that Monarchy, so I'm just gonna play the Scalar out. Should have spun top before I played the Crypt. That's interesting. that doesn't work, right? I play this, and then I have to play the top, then only have 4 mana for the Scale Lord. Oh well. At least I caught myself, huh? Before I just cuted myself out of a win. You afraid a little hex drinking? Yawn. Oh, the bird can jump, though. I'm just gonna assume they won't have a disenchant for me. And not Wrath here, but I could just die. Possible I'm just supposed to crack the experimental hum. Hopefully I didn't just kill myself in this game. I was confused by the 4, and then I zoomed in. Ooze, okay. So the Ooze is gonna exile. Like, I would love to sack the synthesizer here and then like try to get it back, but they're just gonna do that. Let's just smack in. Collect that there monarchy there. Well, we burned 2 Wraths. The opponent does have 7 mana, or 7 cards in hand, and 3 mana to work with now. Fuck this spell bomb. Yeah, if you quit the Batterskull and serve in there, they just bounce. Or if you bounce Batterskull, replay. It's a little awkward. This is pretty good, though. Past Infestation would be their best card by a lot, right? Blow Batterskull and the Battle Sphere. Yeah, like that. Hello. One more could maybe get in, but I think this is good. And then we have mana up to sack the Mana Crypt to Sai here. Not quite enough to sack now and replay top, but I might want to chump anyway. Yeah, not a bad turn, huh? Not a bad turn. Yeah, top and side work mighty well together. The issue is the opponent's still at 16. They've had entirely too much time. Roffalos has come to party. So roaming throne on Sai is really good. I kind of want to Might Stone and Weak Stone and kill this forest. I think that might be better. Run forest. No, we can't clear the Nissa, I don't think. I mean, maybe. I think it involves over-attacking. You just want to, like, kill Rafellos. Serval at Nissa. I fucking guess. Fortunately, these things don't have trample, My Stone Rafellos there is better in actuality. Yeah, I mean, if you kill the forest, you're also shrinking the Rafellos. No. I needed that. Am I supposed to win now? Very rude. Fuck, The roaming throne was going to be so good with the Sai. I was just going to put this game away, and now we're, like, back to being unsure. Hello. If we run out the roaming throne, the Kugler just kind of kills it. I think we chill on it. You want Reach or Trample on Kugla? I think Kugla has enough fucking abilities. Wow that this game's still going. We've had the Monarch this long. I guess they had it for a while in the beginning. Yeah, I saw the Delicious Dungeon had good ratings. Might dig into it at some point. Nice that the Use died earlier. Comfy show. I like a nice comfy show every once in a while. Stop playing things. Gross. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Mr. Neb, thanks for 68 months. I was just talking about how happy I was to get that off the board. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Razdaz, Gafraz, thanks for 11 months there. Like, not even that good of an answer. I was hoping to tap the top and get a nice little draw engine in here with my loops. They're exiling Batterskull? Yeah. Yeah, that happens. Yeah, not loving my odds. Ladou's like not only bricks my welder, but it also just gains him a bunch of life. Kind of annoying. Being able to shoot them with the sphere. I mean, not really. The Kugler just eats it. We need a Hellrider. Can't trade with Kugla. Can bounce Eternal Witness. Just getting my chump on. Well, if they target the Battle Ball illusion, so I bounced their... I played an Aether Spellbomb, right? They have 1 green mana up. If they decide to respond to Aether Spellbomb by exiling Batterskull then I activate my Welder, and I bring in the Batterskull. I brick their ability, right? Because I get to respond to them. So then I target the Scavenging Ooze, and now, once again, they have the same situation. If they target the Batterskull, then I merely respond by welding it in. So it wasn't really once I put the Aether Spellbomb on the stack, it wasn't really... They didn't have a choice anymore. Once they let me untap with the Goblin Welder, I left that line open. They needed to ooze it on my turn when the welder was still summoning sick. Anything good? Yes. Yes, there is. I forgot about this little friend. Just 6 in here. Almost dead with a full attack. Yeah, not quite, hum. They can even gain 3 life on top of that. So we'd only be putting them to like 5 and losing our whole board and dying. Unreasonably close game. If I was the opponent, well, yeah, maybe that just doesn't work. You can just pay the ward with the Cuggly attack. I was wondering if they should be getting back Eternal Witness, but this just works, right? This fucking ooze, hum. This fucking ooze. They still have a lot of life over there, too. Another 4 life in their own graveyard. If we'd had that Psy for 1 more turn, this game would have been so much easier. Oh, hey. Well, that's pretty good. Forgot I added that one. Yeah, we're still going to choose the use here. Kugla is tempting, but I think that's what I want. Because now we hit for 6 in the air, and then I think we can lethal them next turn. It doesn't matter about weld targets. It matters that the ooze can gain them another, like, however many life. We're setting up the win. I don't think welder tricks with Mightstone are going to matter here. I think the game's over. Either they find a way to dick me up, or we get there here. They do not get to rebuy the ooze. Council's Judgment exiles. A short foos. Is that an ooze pun? God damn it. Alright, maybe the Mightstone tricks are going to matter. We're going to witness back Spellbomb here and prevent the dragon from killing them. Yeah, I've been wondering if they're ever going to rebuy the Witness. They did reset it, so it's a 2-1. Emery just about decks me. What if I just don't play that one? It could be something, give me something juicy to weld into. We have the mana, let's just spin. Gross. I did cut the top to Foundry. There might not be much left in this deck to work with, folks. We cut Mystic Forge. We brought in 2 Wraths. We cut Gut. I know I have 2 turns to win, but I might not have a win. So that's what I'm thinking about right now. I guess we can kill the Eternal Witness. Prevent that same loop happening next turn. Get 1 damage in. That's kind of what I expected. Why would Greaves be a win? They can just block Roaming Throne. Oh, force them to spellbomb. Yeah, I guess. Kind of wish Jan said that. Like, now I don't know if I would have seen it or not. I have mana for it, right? I have the mana for Mightstone. And Replaying Dragon. The Mod's Tried. Yeah. I mean, there can be, like, long timeouts for that shit. Really not desired, folks. Yeah, thanks, Doggy. Unpleasant. It puts me in a spot where, like, I don't know if I would have seen the line or not, right? But the role of chat is not to sit here and, like, shout lines at me. We have a no backseating clause. I think when mods warn people, they're gonna, like, be bans for it at that point. It's a soft ban. Other streams, like, are a lot more lax about it in the Magic community. Like, some streams are harder on backseating than others. So usually we give people warnings and then timeouts and stuff. But if there's, like, a bunch of people telling you to shut the fuck up, you should probably listen to them, huh? Kind of a bummer. Anyway, I'm gonna go get some water and go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a minute. You think I would have seen it? Well, I don't know now. I don't know. Who knows? I'm gonna play in Magic frame of mind. It is different, Two-Tone Terran. Pirtle. Pirtle says, "Hey Caleb, I have a line for you. Have a good day." God damn it, Pirtle. What have I told you about backseating? We just went over this. No, you too, Pirtle. We've been well there. Hand's got 5 mana for a dragon. Maybe that's crazy. Maybe that's crazy, bidding my 1 piece of gas. Feeding lines is backseating, Cookie. In any type of stream that you might come across. Oh shit, what up? Hey J Brew, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 6 months. There's a little bit of tension with Magic streams because discussing lines is like such a part of it, but it just means that you have to wait until the line's been made, until the play's been made, and then you can explode and call me an idiot for missing it or whatever. But then you're at least like giving me the chance, right? Talk about it in sideboarding or whatever. Kefia, Dabu. It's a Kefia. Well, it seems pretty good. Alright, you win. Crocus, not good against Archon either. And they showed me a Mox Diamond for Skydiver. Someone's going to come in. Red anti-decaf. Like, when I'm playing a game that's not PvP, if I'm playing, like, Slay the Spire or something, or a puzzle game or something, I'm actually, like, fine with backseating, because it's not PvP. My opponent doesn't have the feel bad of potentially, like, getting a random line or whatever, because there's no opponent. Would just rather not have that be a consideration. In general, streamers, you know, perform worse when they're streaming when they're not, because like playing with chat is a added distraction and stuff. It's not like really an advantage to play against a streamer, or really a disadvantage to play against a streamer, right? But you know, I still don't like it. I still don't want it. Don't want there to be any of that. And then yes, it also refers to chat feeding me infinite terrible lines with a game that I've played since I was like 10 years old and played at the pro level for a number of years, and I've been at it for a while. It can be condescending as well. There's multiple reasons. Multiple reasons we have the no backseating thing. No white mana. Right, the game I stream for a living. Okay. Feel a little weird about this hand. I was thinking about bidding the Dragon Engine, but it's like my only pressure here. I think we may do with these 3 mana sources. I think bidding that mana source is fine. Probably draw another one at some point, I think Stoxilum. Raggedy Film, there's that tension too. Folks want to feel involved. I'm just going to let the Courtyard activate and hit my Council's Judgment. We still have Spellbomb for a reanimated creature. And the Courtyard doesn't just, it's not just a duress, it's a cycle like Vendilion Click. Fair enough. I'm going to name Human for this. It'd be funny to name more Folk Rogue, but we're not going to get 2 permanents out of this opponent. I think Liliana's going to uptick, and we're going to discard the Skydiver here, so it's going to happen. Interesting. Force Pitch Hullbreacher. Didn't expect that. We're mana close to bringing back this Phyrexian. That could be good. Chat talking about Euros. I always want a Euro. I was making them myself for a while. And like fresh tzatziki sauce and like making the bread fresh was all awesome. But I don't have like a spit, right? Yeah, right? I don't have my own spit for that. Yeah, I think they thought that they were going to get to draw 3. Not really how the card works. Holding out for a Euro. I always dug that song. Bonnie Tyler. Oh, they took it. Interesting. I guess I bounce it now. Yeah, I've had a few people reanimate my Phyrexian Dragon Engines. I think they thought that they would get the draw 3. What song plays on my MySpace page? I don't have a MySpace page. Trying to remember. So it's very tempting to like play it and run out this dragon engine, but we're taking 3 a turn. I don't want to take 6 a turn or whatever. I'm just gonna pass. I think the song that was on my MySpace page that I still remember would have been After the Burial, Cursing Enecton. I don't know how to pronounce it. And the old version had a, the original version had a intro for it. Like a sample. I guess we just serve, huh? Serve, take our trade. And then I had, As Blood Runs Black on there. My fears have become phobias. No songs about clogs. I had a pretty clogless life until I became a streamer. And as we all know, that's like hardly a life worth living. Oh yeah, hell yeah, Oblivion. That had a good breakdown. What was my favorite Born of Osiris track? They had a couple one that I really liked. That first album really hit the spot. Bow down, fucking bow down. I think this one was my favorite. Their synth solos used to sound so janky, but like still really technically skilled. I miss that in their new stuff. Feels like they get like a little lost in the sauce. I don't think I can E-tutor for an answer to this portal. Just thinking here. We could get like Top or Lightning Greaves to maybe set up some other win. I kind of don't hate the Greaves play, even though it does nothing this turn. On their turn, they're going to like reanimate my Lelia. Or maybe Roaming Throne. I could just put the fucking turtle on top. There's Battlesphere in here too. Let's grab the Greaves. I wouldn't be able to play the turtle this turn. There's the Graveyard Hate card, but we don't have the white mana for it, you know? I think I like getting a little bit more aggressive. I guess I could have drawn a white source. Well, that's sexy. This could potentially backfire, though. The portal of the Emery Mill. Okay, it wasn't that bad. And now we got Spellbomb, and now the portal's a little double-sided, because they could be feeding me one of my own cards back here. Hey, Eric Virgo, thanks to the sub, thinks they'd have 87 months. Yeah, the Greaves worked out. I know we can Spellbomb Lelia and like replay Spellbomb. I could bring back the Roaming Throne. Attack for 8 here. I think we want to leave up the Spellbomb. God, we're gonna be going to fucking 1 life over here. For every 2 mana, I could mill another 4 cards with Emery. Aether Spellbomb, bounce Emery here, replay Emery, Lightning Greaves Emery. I could see that being good if you had like all the mana in the world. Oh, the Greaves prevents the Spellbomb target. At least that wouldn't work. Yeah. Very tempting to bounce that. But then they get to replay it anyway. Well, that's exciting. Let's see, we have 1 mana floating. I could play Batter Skull and Gut this turn. I think double Spellbomb's just better. And that card's got Ward, so Spellbomb can't bounce it here. But we can bounce Blood Tithe, untap, bounce another thing. They named Archon for Roaming Throne. Terrifying. Since we're here. Well, that's terrifying. Yeah, Spellbomb couldn't save my Emery because I had the Greaves on it. Just thinking. I think we still got him. I kind of forgot I was drawing top and not gut here. I think I should have bounced the 3-2. Not sure which one to kill. They named Archon. Yeah. Good sequencing. Oh, getting the Batter Skull on first. Thanks. Yeah, you put the Greaves on first, then you do not get to equip the Batter Skull. That would have been worse. It might be a double Portal to Phyrexia this game. That'd be kind of sweet, huh? Looks like it might happen. So if we Spellbomb the Lilia before attacks, then the Courtyard gets to... Oh, they're just flipping it now? Yeah, hell yeah. I got to see after the burial twice. As a grown ass man. This is an album that I listened to a lot in like high school and early college. I never got to see him back then. but I did get to see them more recently, like within the past like several years. And the first time I saw them, they played Berserker off of this album, and I was like, that was excellent. Had a great time, great live show, but wish I could have gotten more rare form. The second time I saw them, they played fucking nothing, nothing from this one. I don't blame them. It's like however long ago. I'm sure most of their fans aren't there clamoring for rare form tracks. Play the stuff from over 10 years ago that only we remember. Yeah, I think I should have tapped the top, huh? Played Lion Sash, given it the Greaves. They're only at 2. On board, I think we have them, though. Because the 4-1 has Menace here. Cool. Well, we just ground down double Portal to Phyrexia. That doesn't happen very often. That's not a common thing. Speaking of which. Hell of a card that got, And Batterskull did some work. Not a bad Greaves either, I feel like really rewarded for e-tutoring of that Greaves. Wild game, super wild game. I feel like chat's being super kind because I was so mad about the backseating the other match. Wow. Good plays, streamer. Yeah, please clap. After all that last game, they're just gonna like turn 3 arc on me again, and it's so anticlimactic. Just get vintage cubed. Hey, thanks, Eric. I needed a little bit of that. Bring me back down to reality. What happened? We spent a lot of time dicking around with Emery and Aether Spellbomb, which is pretty good against Portal, reanimating mind creatures. If we turn one to the Synthesizer, could we cap a Cannoneer here? We would have been able to, right? No, we would have been short. Let's see if this can find us a Spellbomb for the Grave Titan, because that would make my life much easier. Oh, Dragon Engine plus Skydiver could have traded with Grave Titan, maybe. Maybe. Top Top Cannoneer is kind of good. Dragon Engine will hold off zombie tokens, which is kind of nice. But yeah, I guess I play this. The Rona's pretty close to flipping, too. Just murdering my face. I kind of like my face. This board is making me wish that I brought in the Wraths again, like the other match. Thought about it on the draw. Sure, now they're diamonding. You win! Congratulations. Yeah, the plan here was to Caracas Rona and eat a 2-2, go very low, and hope to scramble my way out of my situation. I'll say it seems reasonable. We do not have a Sword of the Meek in here, for the record. That's not what this deck's doing. Yeah, bring the motherfucking ruckus. Why will no one bring the motherfucking ruckus? What are the Friday plans? Take it pretty chill. Do some cleaning. Go on a nice walk. That sounds to gas. Listen to some tunes. I used to play the drums, Tad. I don't really touch them much anymore. I have a electric kit upstairs, but I haven't messed around with it in a long time. Should I sag it? Let's just sag it. This fizzled their fucking 3-1. A 3-1's kind of real here. Got this Ancient Tomb going. Watch a banger of a Western like Old Henry. I don't hate that idea. Yeah, I've not seen this one. What's this autoplay? Going straight into Buckethead. Sure. So we could have replayed the Thopter Foundry here, but I think it's kind of whatever. Like, I can use that treasure to play Thopter Foundry next turn, too. It's not like a big loss or whatever. If they want to use a counter on it, I'm pretty happy. Oh, they've got responses, all right. Yeah, it's very natural to assume that your opponent's Thopter Foundry has a Sword of the Meek in there somewhere, and that it's a priority to counter and stuff. And to be fair to Thopter Foundry, we would have done some stuff here, right? Sack this, make 1/1, sack some other stuff. They're kind of forced negationing a Spectral Procession. I'm considering moving the Greaves off of the Goldspan Dragon so that my Aether Spellbomb could protect it from a sweeper. I think if they had a sweeper, they would have played it last turn, though, right? Yeah, I don't fucking know. This was not my first Unearth this cube, no. I played a lot of that dragon thing. Okay. It does feel like Confluence. Could just be Bluster. Just thinking. Yeah, I guess we just attack, huh? Yes, all of our damage has been self-inflicted. We went turn 1 Ancient Tomb into a Talisman. I shouldn't have tapped the both my blue sources there. That was poor. Just super poor. Yeah. Oh, she went up. Hey, Silva the Great, thanks for 38 months. Yes, we would love to bounce the Kappa Cannoneer with our Spell Bomb right now. I'm laying myself, like, weak to a counter for, like, no reason, basically. I could have also, like, not blocked to play around balance. Oh, they discarded Natawara. Interesting. Yeah, I hope I didn't fumble the bag here. I may have done so. Click. Yeah, that's not bad. Somehow found out how to throw away 3 creatures here. And there we go. Deck's just gonna bail me out anyway. You love to see it. Just no justice in the world ever. You want to bounce the click before blocks in case they do have a path for the 4-1. Like, they need an answer to this menace. Oh, they're hellbent. Yeah, it just doesn't matter. All right. 9-10. Feels like it's been a longer stream than that. Just feeling a little wiped out. It can happen. I'm gonna have a nice day of rest tomorrow. Get my sleep on. That'll be good. That'll be good for me. Being mad at chat. I wasn't even that mad. Just disappointed. Almost Caleb's such a buzzkill. Just being fucking pissy all the time. The games have been insane. There have been some complicated games. You're not even wrong. What does that hurt even more? Oh no. Oh, Sam Caracas is kind of cool. I kind of don't hate Sam here. They also like definitely have some walkers where you might want Council's Judgment at some point. I think we just want to attack though. I don't want to like cut threats for Council's Judgment. Maybe Sam for Mightstone. That was my one trophy on the day, Dance Man, was the mono green channel. Our third match was a real butt clencher too, because my opponent was also playing channel and they had Emrakul. And we never drew channel in all 3 games, so it was just like, please don't kill us. One game they had Saheeli down and they were upticking Saheeli, the blue-green one that upticks to impulse for a named card. And they activated it naming Emrakul like 3 turns in a row. And if they'd hit it at any point, they would have gotten there. They had a cool line where they channeled and then played Yawgmoth's Will and got to cast a portal from the graveyard. But we had a disenchant for it, so we got to win. Oh, hello. That makes this opener much better, huh? Yeah, leading on Sai is tempting. Could even Sai into Chalice. The other land is to Talisman Chalice here. And just have a ton of mana. Hardcast Emmy off the cradle. Yeah, that deck was making some big mana, huh? I kind of like this, because like the Chalice looks dead. It is kind of dead, but you know, it's not actually dead for Cannoneer. And Cannoneer is my gas in hand. So I think this is just fine. And now we got kind of a lot for them to answer, right? Like there's a Sai applying pressure. Roaming Throne is gonna threaten to be really good with Sai here. Turn 2 Kappa Cannoneer. Right, we could do that. Throne name Turtle. I was looking throne name the Sai critter. But yeah, I think we're just gonna play the turtle this turn. Not a bad turn, too. Kind of legacy-ish, huh? I think the Legacy Turtle deck did play Sign for a little bit. It might still, like 1 or 2 copies. We got Mana Crypt here instead of like Ancient Tomb Mox. Oh shit, what up? Take them all 75. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 29 months. And I think I'm gonna be activating Psy, huh? Sack the Everflowing Chalice and probably the Mana Crypt. We'll see what they do though. Obviously, if they play a sweeper, do we'd rather sack a token? Yeah, let's just sack our tokens. Bummer. Wish we had more mana up. Well, this Mana Crypt doesn't kill me. I'm like, obviously, we keep the Mana Crypt around. What else would we do? No, Battlesphere. And we want to play out all our lands in this matchup. The opponent's playing balance, so if they do balance me, I at least want to make them lose their hand, right? Sure. Yeah. Yeah. This turns on Sheldock too. Maybe I'm supposed to play Turtle first, in case there's a counter under Sheldock. It'd be a fitting end of the game if they just like flashed in some stupid 3/1 flyer and then attacked me once. Everything else was Mana Crypt. Man, I fucking called it too. As soon as I attacked with Lelia, I was like, wait, my library is 21 cards. Oh dear. Still could have been worse. Could have flashed in something to kill me. Like whatever this is. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, if I just play the Kappa Cannoneer pre-combat, Mystic Confluence can't really bounce it. Similar to last game, I seem to be doing my best to throw here. Yeah, I think the only real bad play was, well, that's fucking interesting. Was not playing the Kappa Cannoneer pre-combat. And it's instinctive to play it in the second main phase because of cards like Cryptic Command, where you could get really punished for playing it pre-combat, but with the Sheldock being 1 card away, I just didn't check until I was already in my combat. A little loose, a little loosey-goosey. And that's a rough one for me to grind through. Yeah, so playing Mightstone and Weakstone, or our own Batterskull here would be so much better than grabbing this Thopter Foundry, but I think I need to play the Thopter Foundry, huh? What's up, Dargan? And we can't break the life gain with this Foundry. Because you can't sack a token, right? You can't set the Thopter tokens to itself. How frustrating would that card be? Kind of a weird idea, but I'm considering sacking the Forge to deny them the draw. Probably super wrong. I think Shini. Feels like I need it, Tom. Feels like I need it. Yeah, right to it. Oh, I've been trying not to think about that. Even if it would have, though, the counter would have lined up with the Mystic Forge then. Yeah, not a lot left in here. It's kind of a bummer that the Battlesphere got exiled earlier into the yeah. But I mean, we just should have had it in other ways. My deck bailed me out last game when I had a lot of slop. Decided I was sick of it. Don't blame it. Yeah, we just don't have very much left here. There's like our own Batter Skull, but that doesn't really save me. If we actually had a Sword of the Meek in the deck, maybe the game would be winnable with only 5 cards left. But as is, I do not think so. Needed this much earlier, huh? Dead to decking? Feeling pretty dead to decking. Yeah, top doesn't do that. Top still draws a card. Okay. They just have answers to both things. Oh, they're just replaying, sure. And then move the Batterskull Germ onto the Ledger Shredder. Or not the Batterskull Germ, but the Batterskull itself. Y'all know what I meant. Treachery on my Germ token. Yeah, we're just dead. Oh, hey, we get another game out of this. Maybe I'll finally play a game tight here. Maybe. I still kind of like that Council's Judgment. And that Samwise card. I think Sam might be good against their sweepers. I think it might show up. Yeah, I think we're losing at that point either way. Mural Milkman. I think I threw the game away with the Lily attack instead of playing Cannoneer first. Hey, Matthews Meg, thanks to the sub, thanks to 24 months, the 2 years. Our opener was really fucking busted. Maybe we can do that again. Do I find that I can play myself back into tighter gameplay? Generally not when I'm sleepy like this, but I can probably play better. I can probably muster up better than horseshit. We'll see. It's super ass, cooldown max. I still remember when I wasn't sure what to do with my sub badge, and a viewer suggested just a sideways kappa that rotated around as you advanced in months. And I was like, that's a fucking brilliant idea. That's a brilliant idea. So I inputted all of that, and there was like still space. So I made the rainbow kappa and the golden kappa, the final two. And apparently there's even more space now. I'll like not check on Twitch stuff, and then I'll come back some years later and check in on it, and apparently there's like random emote slots and sub badge slots. They keep on adding shit that I haven't kept up with. Gotta get on that. Yeah. Past the golden kappa? I'm not sure, Jigresh. They might have added that. I can check right now. Wow, I have 4 open emote slots. 7 animated emote slots. 5 more animated emotes for tier 2 subs. 5 more animated emotes for tier 3 subs. None of this is sub badge stuff. And follower emotes. I could be adding just follower emotes for free. Where's the sub badge icon? I haven't looked for this in a while. You'd think it'd be under viewer rewards. Settings. I can't find it. I'll fuck with the leader. Nice Matthews Meg. Black Lotus doesn't guarantee a victory, right? Best card in the game. Oh, amazing Real Milkman. Yeah, my first run through I didn't run into Glut either. So I think Crocus up to protect Lily is tempting. I really want a Synthesizer, though, this turn, so I can Cannoneer next turn, for sure. So I'm just going to lead on it and see what happens. Siding with Glut on your Dark Urge playthrough? Yeah, I sided with Glut. I mean, mostly because he went through hell for me. Like actual hell. Brought him around, he soaked like all the damage in the world. And I was like, alright. The other plants did not do this. Fuck them other plants. Kinda hate this. Oh my fucking god. The Battlesphere got exiled again. What are the odds? Every goddamn time. Nice Neo Bubbles. And now we have nothing. Woo! Yeah, I wonder if I'm supposed to lead on Cannoneer. Because the Crocus can protect the Lilium. Wow, you dude. Just using up companions, spitting them out. And the Emery would feel like overextending. If we didn't have this Crocus up, right? Lightning Greaves here would be hot, wouldn't it? Real sexy. After we whiffed on Greaves, I was hoping we'd mill that 2/2 double strike dragon, get some damage in, draw some cards. Suppose the land is okay. I'm gonna like deck myself again here, just rebuying Emery over and over. Glut was evil. Glut was a mushroom. Mushrooms can be evil. I don't know if like the human concept of right and wrong is appropriate for fungi. Different world. Certainly a leader for the Underdark that wasn't afraid of getting his hands dirty in comparison to the other one. The leader the Underdark deserved. I do not own a vehicle. What a weird question. Just draw a card X3. They already burned 2 sweepers. Maybe just go aggro here. Can't quite cap a Cannoneer. I'm like 1 card away. I'm gonna bring back this throne and serve in. This might be wrong, right? I'm not holding up Crocus or Sam. I don't know if I would even want a Crocus Emery at this point with only 10 cards left. But it does feel wrong to not have Sam up here. Narset? Sure, deal. Greaves and Shadowspear have put work in this cube. You're not wrong. Some Baldur's Gate after this match. I think I might be napping after this match, Firefighter. I appreciate the offer, though. I don't know if I'm gonna have the brain span for Baldur's Gate. I also don't want to get tricked into running another run. Can I cast it again? Cannoneer? No, it's a different object now. Leaving the Narset in play. I'm sure that'll be fine. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it, Palad. Baldur's Gate. One of my favorite games of all time, if not my like actual favorite. That a Narset whiff? I don't need a Narset whiff. What's the shell deck got for me? We snap sweeping. Am I gonna do anything special on my day off tomorrow? I think mostly just rest. Rest, go on a walk, take it easy. Right. Played a little bit better. I like the Sandboard in, against the Pile of Sweepers deck. The Sandboard in was kind of good. Probably the only good play I made all match, boarding that one in. I think my sideboarding was pretty good today. I did let petty streamer things wear me down a little bit. That was probably my biggest mistake. But overall, yeah, some cool decks. Got a trophy in there, some 2-in-1s. This is a little bit earlier than I usually cut out, but I'm kind of feeling wiped.